If there was ever one person who was absolutely indispensable to the American Revolution and American independence, it was George Washington.
Washington was a genius in taking people in who didn't seem like they could achieve great things, but under him, they rose to the challenge, they rose to the occasion. And that's what great leaders do.
He was a great general. I mean, he had to motivate farmers, regular peasants, to fight against the most powerful army in the world.
Washington is a man of enormous discipline and courage, who on several occasions during the war is on the edge of collapse in terms of his army, his resources.
The point was that he kept the army together and in being to a large extent by force of will and force of character, even when they had been defeated and even when times were tough.
He knows he's got to preserve his army. He's got to be careful with it, but he also knows that he has to strike to keep the British off balance, to score when he can, and also to keep up the morale of his troops. And somehow he finds exactly the right balance between those two positions.
Although Washington did many good things for America, the most important of all was something that he did not do. That is, he did not set himself up as a military dictator.
Washington could have been a king if he wanted to be called a king. He refused.
Washington said an emotional farewell to his army at the end of the war and went home to Mount Vernon.
What he had was a confidence in our dream and our purpose, and he had confidence in his fellow citizens that if you want freedom, this is what it's going to take.